reality that you will have in the future is dictated by the limitations that you set on yourself today. Everybody wants to go D1. I always say it in my comments, in my content. Everybody wants to play Division 1, but it's the people that are crazy enough to believe that they are already a Division 1 player before they're even close that actually end up making it. The power of self-belief and the ability to be extremely delusional is what allows successful people to be successful, and it's the reason that I was able to do the things I've done in life. It's the reason that I'm able to coach people and have all this knowledge now, formerly a Division 1 wide receiver and went from a small school. I always touch on it in my content, guys, because you have to understand that I am no different from you. When I was a sophomore in high school, I had a super depressed state because I wanted to go Division 1 so bad, and I was playing 7v7, and a kid around me who I believed I was better than was getting offers. And I started blaming the external factors on why he was getting offers over me. I believed I was good. I had that self-belief. I thought I had that self-belief because I was working hard, but I didn't truly understand what it meant to actually be delusional and have true self-belief until I've actually had it. I believe that he was getting offers because he was just simply faster. I believe he was getting offers just because he was simply going to a bigger school than me. And I started blaming all these external factors. And then I picked up on the fact that if I continue to cry and weep and look at what everyone else has, then how am I supposed to succeed? The most successful people and the athletes that make it the furthest aren't people that are consistently looking at their competition. They are aware of their competition, but they're not allowing themselves to get consumed by their competition, by their competition success. And honestly, I didn't even have to view it as competition because it was someone who was on the same 7v7 team as me. I was happy in a way, but I was beating myself up so much for it. And I realized I never even truly believed in myself from the jump. And the same thing that I was crying over and weeping over and sobbing over and I was upset and pissed over was internal from the jump. At that moment in time, I was not a Division 1 receiver. Physically, I was not, and mentally, I wasn't. But the physical lags after the mental belief and the confidence that you have in yourself. Once I started acting like a Division 1 receiver, whether that's letting the petty things go or within practice, the habits I have, when friends are asking me to go out and I'm saying no because I want it more, and I'm also thinking in the mindset of the Division 1 version of myself. And the Division 1 version of myself would not do some of these things, or he would do extra in some of these other areas as well. And by over time, slowly from my sophomore year, adapting that mindset that I already am Division 1. I went on the field and I was the fucking man, bro. Just like whatever, I don't even want to use the word aura, but if that's what you want to use, I would just go out there and I would believe I had this aura to me. And to be completely honest, externally, from other people's perspective, when I first started doing it, when I was not there, I probably looked stupid. That's probably why people tried to make fun of me. That's probably why other people started to hate me. Because I started to believe I had that confidence and it started to radiate. And other people started to feel it. And over time, because of that belief, I believed that I was a Division 1 receiver. So I would start doing things that Division 1 receivers do. I would start taking my preparation more serious before training. I would start breaking down film and really studying it like it meant more to me. The food that went into my body, it suddenly wasn't just food anymore. It meant more because I was a Division 1 receiver before I was a Division 1 receiver. And the ability to be so delusional when you're nowhere close to achieving a goal that you already have it is the best superpower you can have. Same thing with when I want to scale my business and this and that. I already believe I'm that 100K a month man, because I've learned over time, this is how you achieve things. The people at the top are no different from you. They just believed it earlier than you did, and they didn't leave room for doubt. I believed I was there, and you guys have to adapt that same mindset. And once you can get yourself in that mental state that I am already a Division I receiver consistently, even if it takes lying to yourself off the rip, lying to yourself, lie to yourself enough to the point where you believe it. And you will, over time, do the actions and be the person that you need to be to receive an offer. And by consistently attacking that every single day, when I received my first Division I offer from the University of Delaware, I realized now that if I received that offer when I was a sophomore, before I had that mindset shift, I wouldn't have been ready. And I was beating myself up over something when I wasn't even ready for it, because I was just comparing myself and consumed by other people's success. But I wasn't using it as motivation. I was literally consumed by it. And when I did receive the offer, you know what happened? I looked at my phone and I was like, great. Once you start getting offers, it suddenly doesn't just become about getting offers anymore. It suddenly doesn't just become how other people view you anymore. It becomes something more. Just like when you start making money in a business, suddenly money, it's about the people that you could impact, and the same principle. And I hope you guys are able to understand this one day by adapting this mindset today. The offers, once you have a couple, it's like you only go to one school anyway. But it's who you became along the way to actually deserve that in the first place. To be able to carry that and not be a complete dick and a complete prick about it. You have to believe that you are there before you are even somewhat close. And it seems so opposite, seems so I don't want to say counterintuitive, but it seems the opposite of what you should be doing. But until you believe it, you're never going to achieve it.